Hello subscribers and welcome to our roastery. We are here today and I'm with Kasper because we're going to talk about a coffee that he knows particularly well. But let's go inside. Okay, so the two coffees we have for you this month is from Brazil, from the Daterra farm. That one you're getting 2 bags of, and then you're getting Buku, which we'll return to in a second.
It's one of the farms we've been working with for the longest time. We've known them for even before we started the company. Klaus actually has some good stories from back then. He is a part of the team that kind of found this coffee for us.
Yeah, so it was actually Pina and I who were traveling around trying to find a coffee for me to use for the World Barista Championship. We had heard a lot about Daterra at the time, and it proved to just be the perfect coffee for us to use for espresso for that competition. We've been buying from them since then.
Yeah, and it is mainly a coffee we use for espresso. You subscribers are going to have it in a filter version as well. So you're going to try it out like that, like more clean, pure. Normally we prefer it very much for espresso because it has this high sweetness, really nice body and like good texture. But it also has kind of a disappearing aroma. So it's like it really makes room to blend with other coffees that has like a more lingering aftertaste. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, for me, it's a very unique espresso coffee. Yeah. You're going to have the same feeling when you drink it as a filter, that it's kind of like has this very mild disappearing aftertaste. So at first it has like sweetness, full body, and then it kind of just like fades out.
And it's a great contrast this month, having the Daterra and then having the Buku next to it, where the past couple of subscriptions have been coffees that were relatively close. You really got to taste terroir or processing or actually sorting of sizes and so on. This month we really wanted to contrast the two coffees. The other one is the Buku, and that's a coffee that you have sourced.
Yeah, true. This is a washed Ethiopian from Gucci region. We have the Halo. A lot of your subscribers have maybe had that before. Yeah. It has more like a floral tone to it. This one is a bit more fruity and more tropical. I really, really enjoy it. Buku, they tell us that it's called the Blessed Valley. And when you get there, it's crazy. It's so beautiful. You have like all these little houses and huts and people everywhere and animals. And it's just this beautiful valley. It looks like something out of a movie.
How's the area different to Jägertjefe?
It's a bit different altitude, a bit more green and lush, I would say. So more wild forest compared to Jägertjefe. But I mean, it is they do like grow together, those two regions. So, or right up next to each other. So it is very much the same, but it's such a different cup profile.
Mm. And the Daterra this month is a pulp natural. How is the processing done on the Buku?
The Buku is processed with demucilators, or like the penagos, where you mechanical remove the pulp and most of the sugars as well. Then you just leave it and soak overnight, give it a gentle wash, and then you dry it at raised tables. So it's relatively close.
Yeah.
But at the Daterra, they leave more of the sugar still. While they dry it, so you get a bit more of the like full-bodied syrupy taste, whereas the Buku is a bit more clean and floral and more aromatic in a tropical kind of way. Yeah.
And do you think that contributes to more of that like tropical fruit rather than if they were to do like a wetter fermentation in trays? Or
to be honest, I don't think it does. I mean, because you have the Jägertjefe and it's processed exactly the same. The Halo coffee we have. And they're just night and day. I would say if you have them right next to each other, it's a very different cup profile. That one is way more, very mild, more citrus, elegant, where this one is a bit more rough. So, and it's the exact same. It's the same guys, the same principles they use. So
you're really tasting the terroir, the soil variety and so on.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you approach the roasting on the Daterra and then the Buku?
We always want to try and highlight what is there from the natural beans. So the Daterra, we focus on having this clean, full-bodied, sweet and round and smooth cup, whereas we want to focus more on the aromas on the Buku. So there we give it a bit more energy, more speed, bit higher temperature, but also a much shorter roast. So to really like get those aromas pumping, you just want to give it more energy.
thanks a lot for sharing your thoughts. We hope you enjoy these two wonderful coffees this time around. We look forward to seeing you again soon.